Hey everyone, my name is Miles Aitken. I am a second year teacher here at Carborough High School, and I'm actually a Chapel Hill High School grad, 2004. So I'm not new to the district, but fairly new to Carborough, and I'm excited to be back during second year of teaching during the COVID pandemic. So this year I'm teaching Math 3 and pre-calculus. I've taught BC calculus before, but this year I'm excited to get back to Math 3 and pre-cal. I've taught that for all 4 years that I've been teaching. Like I said, this is my second year at Carborough, but my fourth year with the district. I like math, but I love being a teacher, and I'm very excited to get this year underway. So some general things. Most of our assignments this year are going to be on Canvas, which is the platform that you're viewing this video on. Everything will be linked electronically, including work that students turn in. The only time we have paper assignments are either going to be tests, just because I prefer grading hard copies, or notes. If there's something that I cannot link electronically, I might print something out, but that's usually few and far between. So everything should be linked electronically on Canvas. I think the one of the bigger changes to the math department this year has been the grading policy. So we're doing something as a department called standards reference grading, which some of you may be familiar with if you had students at Culbreth. They've been doing that over there for about a year or so. We are unrolling it here at the math department at Carborough, and eventually the hope is to go district wide. But for now, we're just doing it at the math department here at Carborough, and it's a little bit different than in the past. So what standards reference grading is, and I'm going to post a document below this link so you can have some more information. Standards reference grading essentially grades students based on each standard that's set by the state of North Carolina. So they're graded based on mastery of each standard, just as they were before, but each standard is weighted differently. So something like that involves just simple skills or rote memorization, for instance, will be weighted less than deeper level questions like proving a theorem. One consequence is this means assignments like homework are not graded. Students have already expressed excitement that they don't have to do their homework, but an obvious downside is that if they're not doing their homework, they're not getting the reinforcement of the material, which means they're not going to do as well on assessments, which is the one thing they're going to be graded on. So yeah, you heard that right. The only thing students are going to be graded on that will affect their grade in PowerSchool are tests. Some people like this, some people don't. I'm going to go into it with an open mind. I'm excited to see where it leads. So that's can be an obvious downside for some people. What an upside for this grading policy is that students are able to retake tests in the hopes of doing better. So let's say a student doesn't do great on a test and they're not happy with their grade and they want to improve it. They come meet with me during flex time. We talk about what they did wrong on their quiz, how they can improve, and then they can take a retake of a different version. If they do better, that version replaces the lower version, and that's it. So we're putting the onus on the student to show that they are mastering the material and learning it to the level that we want them to be at. So like I said, there will be a document posted in Canvas below this video because I know there's probably a lot of questions. This is brand new to me. This is brand new to our department. Like I said, this is just rolled out this year at Carborough. So I'm still getting used to it, and the document that I post will hopefully have some more information, especially on how things are scaled. The scale goes from 1 to 4, like I said, based on kind of the level of questioning. So if you do have questions about that or on anything at all, please feel free to email me. My email is maitken, that's MAITKEN at chccs.k12.nc.us. I'm very eager to work with your students this year. This pandemic has presented challenges for all of us, but the kids continue to be a bright spot in my day. And I'm having a good time working with them so far. So yeah, I hope you all have a great start to the semester and have a great night.